Good day, friends. So our lawmakers in Congress are proposing new stimulus relief bills that would help the American people financially, especially during this crisis. Democrats in the House, including House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, are making it their top priority to get President Biden's Build Back Better bill passed over the next coming weeks. Remember, friends, that I'm here every day to support this community. I want to help all seniors, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, RRB, and VA beneficiaries. Stay up to date on the latest, most reliable, and accurate fourth stimulus check. Please make sure to share this video on social media and with your friends and family if they need more honest stimulus news. Also, please stay tuned until the end of this video if you're interested in entering this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway.
Mr. President, we recently passed the one-year anniversary of President Biden's inauguration. It's a natural time for taking stock of the first year of his presidency. Mr. President, in President Biden, we were supposed to get a leader at home and on the world stage. The grown-ups, we were told, were back in the room. But the truth of the matter is, Mr. President, that President Biden's first year in office has been marked by a lack of leadership more than anything else. Again and again, President Biden has simply abdicated his responsibilities. Take perhaps the two defining domestic crises of the Biden presidency, our inflation crisis and our border crisis. In both cases, the response of the President and his administration has, by and large, been to stick their fingers in their ears and pretend the crises don't exist. Sure, the President or his people make a gesture toward the problem every now and then, but mostly you'd be forgiven for thinking that neither the border crisis nor the inflation crisis were even on the President's radar. Migrants continue to pour across our southern border in massive numbers, creating a humanitarian, enforcement, and security nightmare. And the President? Well, he appears to believe that if he ignores the problem long enough, it will go away. And when he does talk about immigration, it amounts to a green light to the cartels and traffickers to keep leading migrants to our borders. That's why I recently joined more than...
Now, friends, here is some very important news on the fourth round of stimulus payments. There was a lot of new changes to the fourth stimulus package. I know that there are a lot of Americans in the U.S. who have called and urged for Congress to pass a fourth round of stimulus checks, especially with this crisis still having an impact on our society. Friends, I strongly believe that Congress should provide financial aid for millions of Americans. It is very likely that more economic support would arrive soon for Americans, but in order to be eligible for some of these programs that are set to help struggling U.S. families and citizens, there are a number of requirements that must be met. Congress previously approved 3 rounds of stimulus checks to be sent out to the majority of Americans. The first was for $1,200. It was approved back in March of 2020. As our nation locked down in an effort to curb the crisis, Congress then approved another round of $600 direct payments in December 2020, and President Biden pushed through an additional $1,400 stimulus check as part of his $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan, which was approved by the House of Representatives and Senate Democrats last year. So far, there are currently 100 congressional lawmakers that are pushing for recurring checks until the end of this crisis. Progressive Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota and 52 other House Democrats have sent a letter to President Biden and Vice President Harris, pushing for recurring stimulus checks until our economy recovers with equal payments to adults and dependents. So in a letter to President Biden, the group wrote, "One more check is not enough. Another one-time round of checks would provide a temporary timeline. But when that money runs out, families will once again struggle to pay for basic necessities." It was very encouraging to see the inclusion of direct cash assistance in your current economic rescue plan. Recurring direct payments until the economy recovers will ensure that people can meet their basic needs and shorten the length of the recession. So friends, millions of Americans have signed an online petition urging the federal government to provide much more aid, including recurring monthly payments of at least $2,000. The Change.org petition was launched in 2020 by Stephanie Bonin of Denver, Colorado. It has since become a rallying point for Americans, urging Congress to provide additional economic assistance as many struggle amid the fallout of this ongoing crisis. There were some senators calling for a regular stimulus check to be sent out to help those citizens, but the big issue is that the responsibility for widespread financial aid is now in the hands of state governments. This means it's likely that there will be more state stimulus checks for any eligible resident. As of the latest round, California will have issued more than 8.2 million second Golden State stimulus checks and direct deposits, valued at more than $5.9 billion. Governor Gavin Newsom's administration has said that 2 out of every 3 Californians are eligible for a share of the $12 billion in Golden State stimulus payment. The original program aimed at Californians with low incomes, and it was expanded in July to cover people earning less than $75,000. Most Californians who qualify do not have to do anything to receive these payments, as long as they have filed their 2020 tax return. The state of Georgia has already taken action for their residents. Georgia's Board of Education approved a plan to help out educators who have struggled and face hardships amid this crisis. The plan doles out $1,000 bonuses to full-time teachers and $500 to those teaching part-time. The state of Maryland is another state that has approved stimulus payments for its residents. Stimulus checks of $500 for those who received the Earned Income Tax Credit and $300 for other taxpayers were approved as part of the state's Relief Act. Some in the state have advocated for even higher payments. So friends, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think all Americans should receive more relief? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Friends, the keyword for this video is cookies. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like my videos. Comment below this keyword and also any other keyword of any video that you watch. And please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Well friends, that is the end of this daily stimulus update video. Thank you so very much for everyone who has joined me here today. I greatly and truly appreciate all of you. Please share this video with your friends and family if they need more reliable and accurate stimulus news information. Thank you so much friends, and have a very blessed Tuesday.